I don't know. I didn't really get too much time with him this week
Gotcha.
on the track, but I rode with him a couple times, and he's looking all right. I don't know how he feels necessarily, but he looks pretty good on the track. So,
I know he reminds me of like a rookie season of Highness, like speed. He's got it, all this shit. But it's like, can he put it together this season? We'll have to see.
yeah,
You know.
we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Drip Gang TV. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're back live with another live stream. We're with the AMA SMX League Round 4 High Point Pro Motocross Series. And we got 250 Moto 1 about to go down. I'm with my boy Skirt. And
Skirt.
appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new. If you missed rounds 1 through 3, y'all go check that out on the playlist as well. But it's about to get crazy. Round 4, there's been a lot of beef, a lot of drama going around. We're about to see. We've seen Big Mike talking a bunch of trash for Team Honda HRC, who hadn't showed up to an outdoor round yet, so we'll see how he is able to back that up. We've got KC out here, the points leader and defending Supercross champion, trying to keep Blur from, doing his thing. But yeah, let's get it.
I'm honestly excited to see if it's a blowout because of how difficult this track is, or if it's going to be tight racing. Ooh, two Yami boys out front.
Blur
and
KC, and I think that was Bobby right there wanting a piece
and
of
Bobby.
it.
Oh, the whole team.
This is going to be wild.
Right behind him.
It's going to be wild. We got 4 Yamahas out. Oh, KC gets stumped right there. I don't know what just happened. As I was saying, though, we got 4 Yamahas out front. 2 different teams, though. We've got Chaparral Yamaha. It's factory supported. And then we've got the Friday at 6 Monster Energy Star Yamaha team.
I was going to say Jake was running about 5th or 6th, and he wadded up early. Jake was, so let's see if he can make some passes while we get back up there.
Bobby out front early. Don't know if he's trying to make a statement, if he likes his track, if he's just feeling comfortable on the bike. I don't know what's going on, but he's looking good out there.
And he drifting out of that inside rut. That seems to be the best line for that hill, but it is hard to hold that line at speed. We got the Baba Yoga at the back, the boogeyman. It's the first time I've seen him racing here. Have you seen him before? This is his first time.
I think I might have seen him one round before, but maybe not. Got a good little battle. Casey trying to make his way back up through the pack right now through CW and Trigun.
Ooh, that's our other teammate, Chase.
Down a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of gave Casey the little business on that turn. Rubbins racing, and look, he lost. Yeah, he lost the position to Jake.
This is one of those tracks where I was saying earlier before we were live, those lap times are impressive, but can you actually get out here and last for a 30-minute moto?
Bobby getting across to the top of the drop, taking him to 4th place, while Chase is actually able to get into 3rd. They're battling right now.
You think we'll see a lot of back and forths this race? A lot of passes?
Speaking of passes, Blur with the backside double on the 250 to get around Hemi.
That's crazy. Full save.
Yes. I'm going to get my snitch pad out because I have a feeling we're going to run the lappers quick on this one. It's like Jake making a push for the top 3 right behind Bobby right now. Look at this battle right now.
Oh, shoot.
Casey right behind him.
Oh, shoot. I think you can tell in case he's riding. I think he's pushing it too hard right now.
He's pissed.
You can see his back tire just spinning out. He's just, even though he's getting the pass, I think he still just needs to chill out a little bit. Let the race come to him. Good luck today, boys. Appreciate that. Up in third though. This is where he wants to be. It's not where he really wants to be, but this is, I'm sure he'd rather this than where he was at back in the pack.
Honestly, he's 5 to 6 seconds back. Blur has stretched a 3-4 second lead right now. So, and I think Blur's the only person doing this double consistently, and that's not good for the team, or the rest of the field, rather.
Yeah. And I don't know if anyone's been close enough to see him take that to even know to kind of if they should try it out or not. You know what I'm saying? Because you that tends to happen. You pick up on different lines that other riders are doing, and it either can help you or it could mess you up. And the only way you figure that out is if you try it out. So
yeah. And no one wants to try it out for the first time in the first moto of 30-minute plus 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Let's see, KC up in second, got past Timmy.
Okay,
Jake
so
the
KC,
Muzz getting past Timmy. Wow.
I was going to say, it looks like Casey dropped his lap time a second to 131 from 132, but Blur dropped his lap time from 131 to 129. So that's not good for Casey trying to run up to the front, because he is losing time to Blur right now.
Yeah. Bobby's still up here in the fight. Moved back a few spots from where we last saw him, but he's still up here trying to get a piece of this podium.
And we are already going to have to throw out some blue flags for Boogeyman here. That is insane, Blue. Slow down.
YZ Mike in 8th right now, making his outdoor debut.
Here's the flag for Boogie.
Oh.
Good job. Boogie pulls so far over. We appreciate it, but you guys don't have to pull off the track. Just, leave some room.
Just get off the throttle a little bit. Yeah, get over it. Get off the throttle a little bit. And CW, we saw him up in 3rd at one point.
Yeah, he had a couple crashes, one after another. He had the promise too. We've been putting in lots of laps this week, and Chase has been a part of all those laps. Slowly getting better. But we talked about mistakes, going off the track and resets. That will destroy your race day, and it's not looking good at the moment for CWMX.
It's not looking so hot for Orange Crush either, who last week we saw on the Red Bull KTM, and he is now on that green Kawasaki. I don't know if that was the best choice for him. I don't know if that was the best switch.
This is going to be crazy for lappers. It's because everyone's going to be in lappers.
Boogeyman on that green Kawasaki.
Yep, throw another one. There you go. There you go. And honestly, he's doing a great job at awareness.
No, seriously.
He knows they're coming.
Blur, 11-second lead out front. He's tired of coming in second. He's tired of it. He wants the red plate. He wants the championship, and he's just laying it down. He just whipped it out and is laying it down and saying, "This is what it is. If you can't take it, oh well."
Yeah, me and Drip get to discuss during the week, the prospect 250 riders, who wants it, who's did the best, who's coming up. We've talked about Blur quite a few times on this show, and I'll be honest with you, he's whooping that ass. It is Deegan High Point yesterday at the moment, and it looks like Casey's the only person that could possibly reel him in at the moment, and he's 10-11 seconds back, and we have 21 minutes. I don't know, Drip, what do you think?
I don't know. Obviously, you want to have that sense of urgency if you're KC to get up there. But at the same time, this is a track where you really got to have that throttle control. You can't just always be, on it. And you just got to know when you can and when you can't be. And if he knows that, then he'll be all right. If he doesn't know that, then that's where the gap opens up even more because you're just making more and more mistakes. So we're going to see, though. Appreciate everybody tuning in on the live stream. Y'all don't forget to leave a like. I'm with my boy Skirt. I'm going to tag him down below. Y'all go subscribe to his channel as well.
Okay, Hemi crashed. But there's a three-way battle right now for
Oh
third,
my gosh, this is crazy. Jake the Muss, Hemi, Bobby. Oh no.
Dang, your boy Jake is not playing, bro.
Send that shit, bro. Oh. Let's go.
Honestly,
Bobby's right there too.
Well, and Bobby had a bobble. The fact that he picked up.
Ran into the back of Hemi, bro. That was crazy. Rocker's right there too. Rocker's trying to get a piece of all of this. He's like, yeah, y'all keep doing that up there and let me catch up a little bit. That's crazy.
For real. Because what is this? This is 3rd through 6th right now, just clumped up.
3rd through 6th. Bobby up in 4th. Hemi up in 3rd right now. Are we gonna get to see somebody?
He's
who?
It was the other Kawasaki rider. Not Boogie. It was Orange.
Orange Crush, yes.
Yeah.
Orange Crush.
Oh no, actually, you know what? It was Boogie again. Boogie got lapped twice by first place.
For real? Oh yeah, there's KC right there. Oh what?
Yeah,
nah.
He's pulling over, trying to be.
Bro, you don't gotta pull over.
Yeah. I think Boogie kind of knows what's going on. He's paying really good attention to his arrows, so I'm gonna lay off him, dude. I just don't want to have like 47 blue flags and Boogie on him. Just
yeah. It be the ones that be thinking they're racing and shit, but they're just blocking the lead competitor, like the ones that are competing then for 1st or 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah. Gale pulled off. I don't know if that's a mechanical injury, but he's off the track. He's out of the way, so he's fine. But he's not moving.
YZ Mike still in 8th right now. I feel like with him missing the first 3 rounds, that what's the word I'm looking for? Wow.
That pace is just not.
That pace is not there. Yeah, that pace is not there. He hadn't had any gate drops, so he's like, kind of taken for surprise out here. We'll see how he does though. They've got 17 minutes left. If he keeps it consistent, an 8th for first moto out. That's not bad. Trigun.
Like we got blue flag Trigun
in 6th. Nah, Trigun's good.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't see any lappers for Blur rolling up on, so he's kind of clear for a while. But I know 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I think everyone's cool right now. Jake slips back to 6th. Trigun's catching, but made a mistake. Orange School Crush is starting to actually pull up on Chase a little bit. not too close to trip out about, but about, say, 4 seconds back, which is closer than he's been. So that might be something we watch for a little bit. Casey, check it out. He actually brought his split time down a bit to 10 seconds, which is better than 14 that it was just at. And not sure if that's just Blur taking a little, breather because he has the room, or what that is. Also, they're both running 129s. Casey with a 129.21. The leader of the race, Blur, with a 129.29. So they are almost identical. And I honestly think that if he keeps it like this, that's not going to be enough to get the job done.
Yeah, if it stays like this, I'm going to say the person who is more consistent is going to make it out in first.
Yeah, Blur has a really good low line off that uphill triple. Oh, as he just goes off the track. No. He recovered. But Blur has a really interesting line off the left side of that uphill triple to where he doesn't go off the track or anything. He just keeps it lower because it's just a little bit lower on the left. And Casey's crossing up over the top. And as he comes down for the triple, he's on the right side at almost the biggest part of the lip. And I think that might be a time saver as well as the double. Ooh, boogeyman. Hemi back 22 seconds. Doesn't see Casey. Rocker's in 4th. Good job, Rocker. Coming up from 6th place to the battles. Absolutely finding his nutsack.
Bobby's right there trying to get a piece on him.
Well, Jake, Bobby, Rocker are all equally spread. Even Hemi.
Oh, Rocker went down. Rocker went down.
And took out Bobby. No. Okay, so that's going to give Jake an opportunity to catch up
Bobby
now.
still got the pass, though, up in 4th. But yes, that did give Jake huge opportunity. Heard Barry Bars is the king of this. I don't know. You'll have to tune in for the 450. This is 250 right now. What's good, Drip? What's good, gang? Appreciate you tuning in. Jake, oh my goodness. Wants a piece of it. Oh! Crosses past with Rocker. Luckily, nobody goes down, though. Bobby said, see ya. He's opening that gap up. Not by much, but looks like they're coming up on maybe Orange Crush. Somebody on a green bike. Yeah, Orange Skull Crush. That's who Bobby and Rocker and Jake are coming up on.
All right. I'm just going to put Orange, I think it is. I'll put Orange Skull still. I thought you were talking about my bike. Leader, Blur coming up on CW. I'll get that ready.
Oh, Bobby gets a better run out of that turn in the pass for 4th again. This is crazy going back and forth.
So I guess we kind of got both of what we thought. We thought it was either going to be a landslide or a battle. And it is a landslide, but we got hella battles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wow. Blur with the 19-second lead.
Hemi really trying to open up that gap from Bobby and Rocker. But at the blue flag, oh, Boogie, now he's good. Boogie having issues with the bike. I don't know what's been going on with him and Team Green, but hopefully they get that figured out. KC up in 2nd, 18 seconds back from the leader. Blur is just up there cruising.
Blur had a little
doing what he's
doing.
Double.
It got down to 16 seconds now. So
yeah, really just trying to make a statement. This is crazy, bro. Oh, Blur gets reset.
He did. Yeah, this 4 through 6 battle is very tight. It looks like Hemi was able to pull out a little bit, and kind of bring that lead up a bit. But these 3 guys are super close. I feel like that's the meat and potatoes of this race at the moment.
Rocker's really trying to get away from him like Hemi did.
And you know what? He doesn't even have to go fast. He can just not make mistakes. And this track will give it to you if you just whatever.
Jake just got the pass on Bobby. Wasn't the cleanest, but he got it done. Did what he had to do. Bobby's not gonna let that slide though. Oh.
It said Kish.
Oh shoot, Jake, get back on track. Loses a spot to Bobby. Bobby with the pass. And is looking forward to catching back up with his teammate Rocker and getting the pass hopefully. Oh, Jake's not letting that go though. He's right there. He said you thought. This is crazy.
Ooh, Jake going wide. Will he go the big line? I think honestly for the 250s, that jump, that triple up, even when you go wide, when the track's broken down, bro, like, good luck. Like, that's a very hard jump. Oh, they're crossing in midair.
Man, that
Bobby and
Honda's
Jake
got
are
so much
going
power, though. Look at that.
But
Crazy.
the Yamaha cars, those turns, insane.
That's
For
crazy.
real. It is wild to watch.
Rocker took off,
back and
though.
forth.
That's the thing, man. If you can stay away from the battles, just kind of race your race, you'll be all right. Sometimes the battles help you, kind of push you forward. Sometimes they hurt you. And,
Ooh, Bobby got reset over the uphill triple. And I don't even know why, because he didn't even go on the left. That's crazy. He did nothing wrong. That's insane, dude.
appreciate everybody tuning in on the live right now.
Oh,
we're live with the AMA
Hemi
SMX.
is going to pass KC.
Oh,
second.
shoot.
Oh, no. That's wild. KC got reset going down the hill, and Hemi just took that from him. Dude. That is crazy. Trying to see if KC can mount a response. That's tough to watch. The points leader, technically a faster lap time, still just can't get it done. Boogie's getting over, kind of got in Blur's way a little bit, but he was trying to get over, so I'm not going to blame him too much on that one. We got CMX, Kush. Is it Kush? Okay, so Hemi is kind of stretching it out over KC a little bit. It looks like there's about a 4-second gap here. Blur is still holding it pretty strong, surviving the lappers. He got it up to almost 20 seconds as far as a lead, and now he's kind of just keeping it measured. and kind of dictating the pace and then making it through the lappers at the same time. But realistically speaking, this race is still far from over. You got to think 13 seconds, that's the equivalent of 1 reset and 2 crashes in 2 bad laps. If that happens, because it happens to everybody, you know, we could be right in this. Himi is still there. He's still pushing. And honestly, I don't know if it's enough, but it could happen.
Definitely could. Definitely could. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
Oh no, it's. I'm trying to understand just lappers because now it's. I think everyone's a lapper at this point, so it's a little tough.
Blur throwing up hands for the camera. 14-second lead. That's crazy.
Well, and Himi just took it from KC, and KC is frustrated right now, dude. I feel like it's one of those races where you're 25 minutes and it's 5 minutes, or it's 20 minutes and it's 5 minutes to go, and you kind of just sort of have to cut your losses and just start, I would say, mentally preparing for Moto 2.
For Moto 2, yeah. Yeah, nah, seriously, at this point. I think Blur is similar to how what Deegan does. Gets that lead, and he's just kind of out there chilling right now.
And he doesn't have to work,
loose,
you know?
Yeah.
Now it's just laps. Honestly, I feel like between Casey, Hemi, Bobby, and Blur, I think Blur taught all those 4 racers that the win is probably going to be solidified in the first 10 minutes. So that's when, on a track like this today. So it's like those guys need to go back, a chance at winning this. It's not going to be from behind, and it's not going to be when they have a 10-second gap on you. Like, it's not going to happen. You have to be that guy out front, making the gap early when everyone's doing all their things. Because these lap times are super close.
Not for real, though. Blue flag, Mike, YZ Mike. Trigun still up in 7th right now on that Kawasaki. Jacob
Second race ever, doing great.
Yeah, really doing pretty good. 7th, solid. Bobby up in 5th right now, trying to hold off Jake, but then also trying to catch Rocker still.
I know. I wonder how YZ Mike is going to feel about 8th place when they second race in his career in the league is currently 7th. I wonder how that's going to go over. I don't know.
You're funny. Nah, I mean he's been in the league for a while, but this is, I believe, his 3rd race on the team, and he's been on the team for a while. We just been missing him, and when you don't get that track time, it shows on race day. So hopefully we can get some more time with him and get him where he wants to be, because I know he wants to be up front. He wants to be at least in the top 3, and I really think he could be there.
Oh my God. Look at Blur. Blur's having all the trouble right now. He gave up a giant gap. Look at him.
Wow. He had closed
2 bad get-offs at once.
Crazy.
Remember when I told you? All it takes. Don't think you're him.
My bad.
No, it's okay. I was just saying.
That's Mike.
Blue flag Mike again?
Yeah.
Like, you have a 15, 20-second lead, and that's awesome, right? But 2 crashes in a row ruined that. Now we actually have a race on our hands. Now, do you think Himi notices this and is going to fucking go for it like a shark in water where he smells blood, or what do you think is going to happen?
If he's paying attention to the top right of his screen when he goes across the finish, I think he's got an idea. And I think he really, as much as you can with as broke down as the track is, which like is not crazy broke down, but when you're riding it, it's pretty broke down. But with as broke down as the track is, as much as he can, he needs to push right now, because this will be his chance to get up there and try to get the pass. So hopefully he noticed that and can do what he needs to do to make the move.
Whew. We got the factory team Yamaha going against the factory support Yamaha.
Here, Boogie and YZ Mike. Oh, they're good, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. Amy in second. KC having a little trouble. This Moto in third right now.
Unfortunately, KC's having a nightmare of a race. And Hemi might be given a gift because he has pulled that lead down from 4 seconds to about 3.
You can see him jump that jump behind him. He's right there. So
I'm gonna say locked on this because these guys.
As long as Blur keeps it consistent, he'll be all right. But it kind of looks like he was panicking up there. So it'll be interesting to hear what you got to say after the race. What were you saying?
Yeah, I think Hemi's just in general in the past. Hemi's been super good at being consistent. Blur is really fast, raw speed, and so Blur can pull away. But when the track's messed up, you kind of have to think a rider like Hemi is just going to just slowly just inch up and be there. And I'm telling you, Blur is feeling it. He sees that split time and he knows it's coming down, and he probably doesn't even know why it's coming down like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
but
no
with a track
way.
like this, no way. That's exactly what he's saying. No way.
That shit's
He
crazy.
greased that double though, so that does help him.
Barely. Hemi's right there. He's got him in his eyesight, so I know Hemi's pushing. That's what's got him, getting that extra push.
All right. So final lap.
Oh, Hemi gets reset.
Oof. Well, Blur's definitely taking the track for that one. Getting a little bit of breathing room on this last lap. Meanwhile, KC back almost 20 seconds. Not what you want to see from last week's 1-1. But it is what it is. That's why we go racing.
That's why
Bobby
we go
and
racing.
Rocker. Go to Bobby and Rocker. Rocker's trying to give it to his team owner right now. He's
Well,
right on that
Bobby,
thing.
he got the pass. He came up on Rocker, so Bobby must be on the push. He was in fifth last time we checked, so
they've been swapping positions for a bit.
and it's last lap, so they're going at it right now.
Looks like Bobby had to smooth the line through that section because Rocker got kind of dropped a bit.
Yeah. Wow. From leading the race at from leading the race at 1 point to 6th to 5th to 4th back to 5th. We're about to see how this is gonna end. This is the last lap. Rocker got a good run off of that. KC really not too far up from him.
I was gonna say at this point, if Rocker because this is the last quarter of the lap, right? If he can just hit his lines good and not make mistakes, he'll be good. But Bobby's still gaining right now.
Blur with the win. Hemi second. KC trying to bring it home. Oh,
Rocker
he's hitting that
all
line.
of his ruts. He missed all of his ruts.
Third.
Bobby is absolutely ripping right now. He's going to try to take him in this turn. Wide open. Drop into the bottom of the hill.
Oh,
Get
here
to
he
drive.
goes.
Go for the
Here he
triple.
goes.
Oh.
Here he
Come on,
goes.
come on, come on.
Get that inside. Oh,
Ooh,
not quite.
close.
Rocker fourth, Bobby fifth. The teammates battled it out. Jake for Team Honda HRC in sixth.
GG's,
Had the speed.
Mr. Bus.
Lost it towards the end there. GG's.
Hey, Trigun in
Trigun.
7th place. That's solid, bro. Second race ever in the series, bro. He beat
Cali.
a lot of guys.
YZ Mike in 8th. 8th is not even a bad place either. Especially with him missing the first 3 rounds.
He had quite a few get-offs. I think that maybe the nerves and this track specifically, like it doesn't mix well because there was a lot of mistakes. If he cleans those up, he'll probably be 2, 3, 4 positions up there and fighting for maybe a top 5.
Yeah.
My boy Chase. Chase. We've been working with Chase. 9th place right now. No man's land. We got Kush Toker behind him. Chase needs to hold it together because it's only one mistake away from Kush Toker taking this 9th place. And you don't want to do any worse than 9th at this point because we talked about this and he's much faster than he's letting on at the moment. So I know he's not happy, but it's all a build. We're building.
That's the thing. Everybody got to start somewhere and just trust the process. So it's a building process. So.
Ooh, and Kush Toker goes down. I don't know if Orange Skull is close enough to capitalize on that one. He's probably like 2, 3 seconds back.
Oh no, Boogie. I thought he stopped. CW bringing it home.
Was able to hold on to it.
Chase.
Trying to go for that double triple. Probably should have gone to the double triple line.
For 9th.
Because it's a little tough.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kush with the little X Games mode.
Hey.
Hey, let's get it. Got 2 in a row. Let's go. We got Orange
Once
Skull Crusher.
again,
I believe this is his second race.
Getting
11th place. Not bad.
Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in. This is the AMA SMX Pro Motocross Series, round 4 at a high point. 250 Moto 1. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to get some interviews in, and then we're going to get 450 Motos and then 250 Moto 2 as well on the channel. So y'all stay tuned. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like and subscribe button if you new. And, yeah, let's get it. Our boy Boogie on that pro circuit. Kawasaki bringing it home. Oh, no.
Oh.
It's that 250 Kawasaki curse.
Mitch Payton's curse is real. It's following IRL and elsewhere. Look, Boogie's fine. He wants another lap. Look at him. Cruising. That's because this race isn't over. He ain't pulling over nothing, bro. He's like, y'all are done? Shoot.
Nah, they switched it so everyone can finish the race now.
Yep.
So.
All right. Who are we going to get in here? We got to get in Blur, Hemi, KC for sure. I feel like Rocker and Bobby probably have some words because they were going back and forth. We need to get that conversation for sure.
Yeah.
And what did Jake finish? Did he get 5th or 6th? I thought
he got 6th,
right?
Yeah.
6? That's awesome. Maybe we'll have time, maybe we won't. But either way, he did great.
Let's see if we can get some of them in here. Let's see, Blur. Who else you want to get in here?
Blur, Hemi, KC. Those are the top 3 riders. Definitely Rocker and Bobby because they were battling like crazy. And then maybe that's all we have time for. If not, then you can bring in Jake, but that's the top 5. Ooh, and Barry already in the SMX League chat with the Hemi here. Blur don't want none of it. My goodness. Blur yawning like he didn't almost get caught though. That's kind of funny.
Hello, hello.
Mr.
Let's
Blur,
go.
top of the box.
What's going on?
And that, hold on.
Yeah,
We gotta
we'll get
let
to
the
it. We'll get to it. Yeah.
let the race finish. I thought he was done. That's my bad.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. Boogie got lapped like 3 or 4
4 times? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not throwing shade, but this might be one of those moments where the race may need to be just kind of stopped. Whoever's, you know.
Yeah, he's just out there running laps by himself.
Yeah. Is Bobby in control of the lobby?
I believe so.
All right, maybe Drip, maybe you can send him a message just to get him to just stop the lobby.
Hey, Amy.
Blur, I have some questions for you, man.
I bet you do.
I have some questions.
I bet you do, dog. I have questions. I have questions. Oh, shit.
We'll get to those. And Himmy, right off top, you
Crazy comeback.
You did great. Yeah, but we'll get to that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. I don't think Casey's joining up, by the way, for the interviews.
Like hell, he's not. What are we talking about?
That's what he said in the team chat.
Really?
He's senior. We were in the party.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go on mute for 1 second. And I'm gonna.
Alright, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, I think we just need to end it.
All right. So
Did you
Daddy
work your
Skirt had a
magic?
conversation. Yeah, he'll be getting in here.
For sure.
And then we're waiting for Rocker and Bobby, I think, because
I think they were
those
in a pretty
guys
close battle.
had a crazy battle.
Yeah.
The whole race almost. It was pretty epic.
That's what I was hearing.
Yeah. What's crazy is Bobby got reset on the triple step up, and I mentioned, I was like, you know, Blur's actually, it was when Casey was close to you, and I was like, Blur's taking this lower line on the left, and it's not, you know, it's definitely not out of bounds whatsoever, but it's saving him a bit of time. And then freaking Bobby goes off like 3 feet to the right of where you were going off, and then he's in the air too long, and it resets him while he's battling. And I was like, what? It was dog shit, bro. If I was in that situation, I'd be very angry.
Yeah.
All right, Casey's in here, so we got the top 3.
I'm still here.
Perfect,
Okay.
perfect. Drip, I'll let you lead off if you want to begin, or if we're still
You
waiting
got it,
for
gang.
Rock
You
Rocker.
got it, gang.
Okay, so, all right, we'll start with first place, because to the winner goes the spoils. So, Blur, that was an amazing ride. You definitely had that backside double on lock most of the moto, and I could see that's where you were getting a little bit of your edge a bit. When you had a 20-second lead, and then it came down to 4 seconds, and then Hemi took it down to 1.5 seconds. What was happening in your mind? Because that was intense for us to watch.
Dude, so, yeah, I mean, like, halfway through the moto, I had pulled out, like you said, like a 20-second gap. And then I was like, alright, I could ease up a little bit. And then, like, I eased up for sure, but I was still running a fast pace. So then I came into a decent amount of lappers. And I feel like anytime I'd get close to a lapper, I'd end up fucking up, going off track, like getting reset, crash. So, like, I don't know why. Anytime I was just close to another rider, it, like, made me go down. I don't know, something in my brain. So, that definitely closed up the gap a lot. And then, at the end, on the finish line right there, going up that last triple before the finish line, looped the bike out. Went flying off of it, and I was like, reset. I was like, go.
How fast can I push this button?
Yeah, no, I was
what it was.
spamming circle. I was spamming it, but you know, we got it done. Hopefully next moto, we just finish it with a 20-second gap and don't have to shit our pants.
Honestly, please shit your pants because it made the race very eventful for us. We were up here like, holy shit, what is happening?
No,
and,
yeah.
Great race, great win.
Thank you.
You were on it. That moves me to Hemi, the other part of that battle. What was going through your mind when you saw Blur? I think he fell and then got reset like back to back on the back section, which really allowed you to close up. What was going through your mind back then?
Well, at that point, I was actually looking at the mini map, and I saw his arrow get reset twice. I was like, oh my god, it's right there. So I just kind of kept chugging along.
Man, oh man, you did great. You had some great battles through too, because you were back battling like I believe it was like 6th and 5th, and you had to kind of work your way up, and you know, a couple mistakes early, which is why Blur was able to get the gap in the first place. A lot of nonsense, but you were able to hold true, bro. I was very impressed with that ride. Very impressed.
Just gotta stay consistent, make it to the finish line.
I agree. Drip, anything? Some technical difficulties. All right, we'll move on, and he'll chime in when he gets back. But I will say, 3rd place, last week's winner, Casey. I already know that you're frustrated because of how that race went. It's not. It wasn't the speed or the riding necessarily. It was a couple key mistakes and then battles that you probably wish that you weren't maybe taking so long in. So just for what you can, just kind of let us know how your moto went and what we can expect next moto.
Well, I came out of the gate, got a hole shot. We all piled in. I knew that was going to happen. It's a tight start, right? Ended up getting taken out on the 3rd corner out of the start. That set me back to, I think, I don't even know, like 7th, 8th, something like that. Worked my way back up into 2nd. Hemi ended up getting me after multiple mistakes on my end. And then I thought that I had gotten Hemi back. Come to find out, it was not Hemi. It was his teammate.
Okay.
So after I thought that I had gotten him back, I wasn't paying attention to my position, my time. I was just, gonna let my teammate walk the track basically, hold my 2nd place position. Yeah, not happy.
Yeah, you were in 2nd for most of the moto. AQ. I kind of saw a shift in riding. I wasn't sure if it was a shift as in like just either just frustration or the track was just that beat, so you can't really push that strong like to go forward. Was it tougher for you to kind of get that toe back on to Hemi, or were you just kind of like, whatever, I'm gonna go in safety mode, I'll be back first moto? Like we were talking about that.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I was going as hard as I could to get back up to Hemi, and I thought that he had gotten reset, and I'm like, oh sweet, here I go, got to win around that rider. Come to find out, like I said, it was not him, it was a teammate. And so after I got around that rider, that's when I backed off a little bit, kind of went into safety mode. Thought I was riding 2nd.
Thought you were
riding
in
2nd.
Got
Yep.
you. Okay, that explains a lot. No, it happens. This track sucks when it gets beat down, and that's for sure. So great race. You're still in the box. We have Moto 2. That's why we go racing, to see who's really got it 2 times in a row. So congratulations, Blur, number 1, Hemi, number 2, and KC, 3rd on the box. Drip, if the technical difficulties are done, do we have Rocker and Bobby coming, or are we going to go into 450s?
We're both in here.
Oh, perfect. Well, then I will start it off. Thank you both, Rocker, Blaze, and also God damn it, Bobby, because you guys gave us a battle the whole race. Some of it was rubbing, and some of it was absolutely fugging, because it was getting bumpy and messy. Bobby, I want to hear from you, and then Rocker, I want to hear from you. What do you guys think about the moto and overall about your guys' battle together? Because it went all the way to almost the end.
It was pretty good. You tried to race as clean as possible. End up getting fifth, wasn't close enough. I tried at the last corner. I hope y'all saw that. I tried.
Yeah, we were right on you. Yeah.
But Rocker just rode good. It's like, you know, catching someone is one thing, but passing is like a whole different. It's like a whole different thing. So, just hopefully next moto find that pace. I feel like I had it. I feel like if we had like a couple more laps, I probably could have passed them, but we didn't. So just try to go out for Moto 2 and hopefully try to get a podium, because I was up front early on. So
you were. We all saw it. And then, I wanted to ask you too. You got reset over the big triple, and you weren't even near like off bounds. What happened there? How did that even happen?
Bro, I don't even know, bro. I honestly don't even know, bro.
I was pissed for you.
On my screen, I wasn't off either. So
yeah, you weren't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I had a lot of mistakes last moto, but hopefully we'll pull it all together and at least try to get a podium, because Blur was flying.
Yeah, and he got out of the mess early. So yeah, but shout out to both of you, you and Rocker. So I want to hear from Rocker's side. Rocker, how'd your race go? What'd you think about the battles? Are you happy with the fourth? What's going on?
Race went really good. That was probably the most consistent I have rode all season long, besides last week at Fox. It was more just focusing on hitting the line, staying, like I said, staying consistent, keeping the bike on two wheels. But with the battles, that was definitely a challenge. When Bobby was actually catching up to me, I actually thought that was Jake the Muse. And I didn't know it was Bobby until he got side by side with me. So once I saw Bobby, it was pedal to the metal, because even though we're teammates, I love him. It's just one of us holding up a trophy at the end of the day. So
facts.
But it was a good battle. Me and Bobby keep it respectful towards each other, and everything that stays out on the track happens on the track, stays on the track. So, but at the end of the day, we love each other, and you know, it's a competitive sport.
Agreed. Couldn't say it better myself. The second moto, are you gonna, tune it up, maybe change the bike a bit? Are you trying to go for, third spot? Like, did you feel like you had more? Had you made less mistakes, or what do you feel?
Regarding the bike, I'm not touching anything. I'm right where I want to be at.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hopefully next moto we can get in third or second, or get another fourth. So, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. You guys had amazing battles. You made the live absolutely blow up. It was terrific to watch. So we'll see you guys all back for moto number 2. Don't know what Drip's doing at the moment, but I'm sure he's taking care of it on his end. And yeah, let's get these 450 motos rolling on right now.